Hey guys, so this week's theme is must-have products slash items for winter, and I definitely have a handful of things that I want to show you guys that I use religiously in the winter time, and just little tips and suggestions I guess that I have for you guys, because in the winter, especially where I live on the East Coast, it gets brutally cold and dry, and so you usually see the effects that the weather takes on your skin and on your hair, and it's just not fun because usually what happens is your hair will get really dry and your skin all over will get really dry, and especially for your face, dry skin can cause you to break out because you're not removing the dead skin cells. Dry skin definitely affects the way that your makeup will apply on. If you have dry, flaky skin, it's not going to look very pretty, I promise. So I just have a few things that I thought would be nice to share with you guys. And by no means am I an expert on this subject. I don't really venture out and try different products all the time, but this is just what I always have found to use, and also a few new things that I have experimented with this season. So enough of me rambling, let me just go ahead and get into it. So the first thing and the most important thing that I guess I can suggest for your hair is extra virgin olive oil. And this is just the Safeway brand, but any extra virgin olive oil, make sure it's extra virgin. This is amazing for your hair and your skin, but I use it for my hair. I try to do a treatment every Sunday where I will put a little bit of this in a cup, heat it up for like 30 seconds, mix any other oils or conditioning treatments that I want, and I will apply this to my hair and let it sit kind of like a mask for 30 minutes to an hour, or sometimes I'll sleep in it, just depends on what I feel like doing. And then I'll rinse out my hair, shampoo it really well, and I really notice that it helps the strength and elasticity of my hair. Since I do have really long hair, I'm prone to having split ends, and I've just noticed that when I use this and when I take good care of my hair in the winter time, it's not as bad as it would be without using these products. And I guess that since I started out with hair care, I'm going to mention another product which I just started using about 4 months ago. It's the Macadamia Healing Oil Treatment. This is just a little oil. I'm sure that everyone has seen this along some point on YouTube, but you can get this at Sephora, you can get this at Ulta. I got mine at Ulta, and it's just a little tiny bottle, but this is really all you need. So what I do is after I get out of the shower, I towel dry my hair for a little bit, and then when I take my hair out of the towel, I literally just take a little tiny amount of this, work it into my hands, and apply it on the ends of my hair. And along with the olive oil, I feel like this has done so much good stuff to my hair. My hair, if anything, I feel like it's actually grown faster than it normally does, and again, my ends are not in horrible shape. You can definitely go look up reviews on this product. I definitely recommend it, and I feel like it's done so much good stuff for my hair. And now on to skincare. The very first product that I have to share with you guys is jojoba oil, and this is just a little bottle that I got at, I want to say Trader Joe's, but you can get this little bottle at any organic market. Just make sure it's 100% pure, and like it says on the bottle, you can use this for hair, skin, and your scalp. But the thing that I love to use this for is actually mixing it in with my moisturizer at night. Just a few drops, literally 1 to 2 drops is all you need, and it literally becomes a super moisturizer. When you wake up in the morning, your face will have absorbed all of the oil, and I know that the word oil can scare a lot of people if you have acne prone skin and oily skin. I have all of the above. I have sensitive skin, acne prone skin, oily skin, and that's why I use this at night. You can't fight the type of skin that you have, but it's really important to moisturize, because if you don't moisturize your skin will actually in turn produce a lot more oil than it normally would, because it's trying to combat that dryness and reach equilibrium again. I'm getting all scientific on you guys, I'm sorry, but that's the right term. If your skin is dry, it's going to try and balance that again, and the only way it's going to do that is by producing even more oil from the sebaceous glands. So yeah, it's really important to moisturize. Do not skip that step. Even if you have oily skin, do not skip moisturizing ever. It's really important. And the list of things that you can use this for is endless. I'll just read some of them right now. It says it can be used to remove makeup. It can soften your hands and feet. It's a massaging oil. You can put some of this in your bath and your skin will absorb it. So this is a great all-around product, but I love using this with my moisturizer. And something else that I just recently picked up was this huge tub of Cetaphil moisturizing cream. It looks like this, and it's basically a thick cream. Look, I'm turning it upside down and it's not falling out. It's super thick, and that's what I love about it, because I have found out that I have a problem with dry skin in the worst place, on my eyelids. My eyelids get super dry and flaky, and it looks horrible when I try to put on makeup because my skin is literally peeling off in pieces. And it doesn't look nice at all. But yeah, so out of my desperation, I picked this up because I've heard a lot of good reviews on it, and I recently tried the cleanser over the summer and I had some pretty good results with that as well. Didn't give me any problems, so I think Cetaphil as a brand I'm okay with. So I picked this up, and at night I would put on my moisturizer with the jojoba oil, but then I would just take a little tiny amount with my ring finger. You don't need any large amount, I swear, and I would literally just work it into my eyelid, all over my eye, and any dry spots that were really dry, and I would go to bed, and in the morning after a few days the flakiness was gone. My eyelids were cured, and so yeah, this is definitely a miracle product as well. And then along with the importance of moisturizing your skin, exfoliating goes hand in hand. If you don't exfoliate your skin, especially in the winter time, your skin will not be able to absorb the moisturizers that you put on it, and actually it could cause a lot more damage, because since you have dead skin cells piling up on your face, adding a lot of grease and moisture to that causes kind of a bad environment where bacteria can easily produce pimples and acne. So it's really important to exfoliate your skin at least once or twice a week. I personally try to exfoliate my skin every single Sunday because that's kind of like my spa day. I try and exfoliate my skin and mask and take a bath on Sundays because it's really relaxing. And then if I remember, I'll exfoliate my skin again probably on Wednesday, kind of midweek. But yeah, exfoliating my skin really helps my moisturizers penetrate the skin. And what I use to exfoliate my skin is the infamous St. Ives apricot scrub, and this is the one that is for blemish and blackhead control, because again, I have acne prone skin, and there are a lot of controversies on this product saying that it scratches up your skin. It's really not good for you at all, and my personal opinion on the product is that it is a little rougher than your normal exfoliators, but it shouldn't be a problem unless you're really pounding it into your skin. So try and take a small amount with this kind of stuff and just work it gently, just let it glide onto your skin. The saying that I use all the time is let the product do the work for you. You don't have to force the product to do anything. You don't have to put any excess pressure, because that's what's going to cause the product to scratch up your skin, because it does have segments of the apricot shell on it, so I can see why people would say that that would scratch your skin. But if you're just really gently working it into your skin, it shouldn't be a problem. And I've used that scrub for years, forever, and it's never caused me to break out or anything like that. So if you just use it the right way, I don't really think that this product is anything bad. If anything, it's definitely a great product for the winter. It does the job. I feel like my skin is exfoliated, because sometimes when you buy exfoliators or scrubs, you use them and you don't feel like they did anything. But with this, I have never been let down. I recommend getting any moisturizing bubble bath, and this is what I use. This is the brand The Bath Shop. I've never really heard of this before, but my local grocery store carries this brand, and I really like it. It's actually a milk bath, and when I was a kid, my mom would always make me use milk in my baths because it's really moisturizing and good for the skin. But it's in the scent Vanilla Amber, and this smells so good and relaxing. I always use this on Sundays when I take a bubble bath, and it's just really soothing. and you get out and your skin is really nice and moisturized and smooth. Above all reasons, just pick up some bubble bath, because the whole idea of taking a warm, bubbly bath in the winter is so amazing. Moving on to more of the makeup related items, I think that winter is all about darker colors, and one of the eyeshadows that I have been loving to experiment and play around with this season has been MAC Satin Taupe. I'm sure that all of you have heard about this before and seen it, but I love it. I'm actually wearing it right now. I did a tutorial using this eyeshadow, and I just use this color by itself. I'll just apply it and blend it out into the crease, and this is such a great color. It's really cool looking and just kind of darker for the colder season. It looks great. I love it. If you haven't picked this one up, definitely give it a shot. And going hand in hand with that eyeshadow, pick up any taupe nail polish, because taupe is a great neutral color for winter. This one is Metro Chic from Sephora, but there are others. There's Over the Taupe by OPI, as well as You Don't Know Jacques by OPI, and just any taupey, dark, muddy brown color. I know that sounds lovely. It looks so great on the nails. I'm actually wearing this color right now, and for winter it just totally fits the season and looks really good. And you're definitely going to need some type of lip balm. Anything would work. I have some Blistex medicated lip balm just lying around, so this is a good example. This is really moisturizing. This has always been one of my favorites. But just any chapstick is really important to have, because again, the cold weather, the dry air, it's gonna mess up your lips, so it's important to have this around just in case. And lastly, because it's so cold outside, everyone needs to get either a box of hot chocolate or tea or coffee. I couldn't find my box of hot chocolate, but this can work. It's just some individual packets of some coffee, and what I like to do is I like to heat up a mug of milk and put one of these in and add a little bit of flavored creamer. But this is so great to warm you up in the mornings or even at night, even though it's coffee. But just having a nice hot mug of any type of drink really soothes the soul. I feel like I'm reciting a Campbell's soup commercial, but just get some coffee or some hot chocolate or tea, whatever you prefer, and that's definitely one of my winter necessities. So I'm out of breath, but I'm done. I think I covered everything that I wanted to show you guys today. So those were all of my items slash products that I definitely need for winter. I hope that you guys found some of it helpful. I'll see you guys in my next video next week, next Monday. Bye guys!